Hello, Dylan.
Hello, Miss Tree.
Are you ready for your lesson today?
I suppose.
Today, we're just going to do a quick warm-up, so you just stand up. And we're going to stretch to the sky. And we're going to do what's called the Iron Man. So one hand up, one hand down, and stretch. And switch. You really want to feel that energy flowing through your palms like Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, both hands up, because we're going to go down. Alright, both hands down, because we're going to go back up. Excellent. And we're going to roll our shoulders. And then the other way. Bring them up to your ears. And down. Up. And down. And then roll them back. Really feel the expansion of your chest, like you have the Iron Man thing in your chest. So you're like, yeah. See, okay, so place your hands on your rib cage. Right on them. And then just focus where your breath is going. Excellent. Now I want you to breathe in and I want you to let out an S. That's really good. So what's great when I look at you is that you're not going like this. You're keeping expanding. That's what we want. We need to keep that sensation all the way through. And having our hands here really draws down our breath. And if you're doing it right, your hands should be going like this, right? Because that's what's happening, right?
Yes. Great.
Okay, put your arms in and sit at your piano. Your wonderful, wonderful piano. So what we are going to do is we are going to just do some long tones. So basically just put your finger down. Just play me, keep playing me a C. We're just going to go, ba, and then very legato, change it to D, D, and then go up to E, and then F, and then G, and then back down. Again. Excellent. Now what can we do with that to extend it even longer?
We can go up the full scale.
How can we extend the pitch even longer?
Oh. Repeat the note. Oh, use the pedal.
Yeah, use our pedal. Let's do that. Ready, Anne? Back down. Excellent, that's really good. So when you're doing your scales, I want you to practice those, just moving from one note to one note, and make sure that when you move your fingers, that you don't, so say you're on C, you don't want to lift up your C until your second finger hits D. So, does that make sense? Fantastic. All right, now we're going to do some rhythm. Rhythm, 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 rhythm. I want you to just do 1 through 6 at the very top. Okay? So we're going to count it first.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 3.
Excellent. Now we're going to clap it and count. Ready?
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3.
Excellent. Now we are going to play it just on our middle C. Ready? That's really good. It's like the easiest thing ever. So now that we have that short rhythm masterminded, the masterminds of the rhythm, I want you to look up on the board, and I'm going to count off, and I want you to say these words, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Photo bombing, photo bombing, photo bombing,
Chuka. That is my bad. So it's supposed to say chupacabra, but the p and the r is silent. So you're just going to go chup, cap.
Cab. Okay.
Cap. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start here.
Photo bombing, chup,
Cop,
chup,
cop, chup, cop, chupa,
cop,
bra. This is down there, you can't say it. It's fine. So let's skip here. Just chupacabra. It's chupacabra, pa, bra.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's do this line because it's
Okay.
fun. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chupacabra, oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chupacabra, pa, bra.
It's harder. I think with the words, the syncopation is harder because you have to really think about it. It's like, yeah, it's really. So this one would be chup, chu, or yeah, cha, 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 cha.
Okay.
Right there. So just saying. So I want you to do is I want you to look at that rhythm sheet and see if you can tell me what you think this photo bombing represents.
It represents eighth notes.
Eighth notes, that long extended eighth notes. Oh, I think it did.
Number 7.
Yeah, so photo bombing. Or we could just do chupacabra, chupacabra, chupacabra. What would you like to do?
Photo bombing.
Photo bombing! Alright, so actually we're going to count it.
Okay.
I'm going to be a jerk and make you count it now. So, but the whole point of this was to let you know that if you're having, like, struggling with some rhythm, use certain words that have the same syllables, and that will help you count it better. So starting at number 7, we're going to go ahead and count that.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 1 and 2 and.
Excellent! Now I want you to play on your C, that same rhythm, and make it really staccato this time, okay? Excellent! I got off of it. That's okay. That's okay. Alrighty, we mastered the rhythms. And now, we're going to do some wonderful air training. Can you give me a C? Do. So we're just staying C major. Do, and I want you to play what I assign, right? In the solfege. So just listen, so just watch it. Can you play that? Excellent. One more.
Can you do it again?
Can you hear that? Okay, this one's going to be tricky. Excellent! Excellent, excellent. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some pitch matching. So I'm going to sing do, you sing it,
Do.
now you play it, re, mi, fa, sol, do, Excellent. You can totally do that. If we had a bigger group and with more wind ensemble, we would actually spend longer on that because it's hard to get those wind players to match the pitch. So now we're going to do some scales. First, we're going to just do our C major scale on a dit, so really staccato, like we talked about what dit means. Ready? And? Excellent. Let's switch that to an E minor scale. We're going to go slower because I know you're working on your E minor scales. And I want you to do more of a DA, so make it really legato and we'll go really slow, okay? That was really good. Now what I want you to do is I want you to play, what minor scale are you working on right now actually? What's giving you the hardest trouble?
The hard one? C sharp minor. But it's like really bad.
Okay, so you'll work on that. So what I want you to do is I want you to play an A minor scale. And I want you to do it on, you know, super duper legato, so a loo. Alright? And very pretty. Way to connect that. And speaking of connecting, we're going to work some shaping and some phrasing. So let's go back to our wonderful friend C major. Yay! And what I want you to do is I want you to do the hairpins. Remember we talked about hairpins? So can you get a C again? Dun, da, 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 da. Okay? Let's do one more. Go up. Excellent. How can we make that even more musical?
We could do the hairpins going up and down, so have the dough at the top be as quiet as the dough at the bottom.
Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Excellent suggestion. What if we reversed it?
Okay.
Let's reverse it and be loud at the beginning and then soft in the middle. Excellent. Now what I want you to do, we're just do a 5-note scale. And we are going to accent the second, so do, do, re, mi. Or we can do that. No, we're going to do, re, mi, fa. So like every other one, you're going to accent. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you want me to just do it on a steady rhythm, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, I can't know what I want to do, so I'll just say. Ah, ready? Yeah, like that. Excellent. That's so good. And now we are going to do a little bit of sight reading. I thought I blotted it out. I guess I didn't. So what do you do when you first sight read a piece?
Freak out.
Okay, after you freak out.
Look at it.
Okay, and what do you look for?
Weird stuff.
What kind of weird stuff?
Like hard stuff. Like if there's weird rhythms,
okay,
or if there are any key changes.
Okay. Awesome. That's great. So you want to look for what we call the roadmap, right?
Yes.
So you look through it, look for your dynamics, look for some articulations, look for places that are going to be an issue, and keep those in mind. And then when you're sight reading, like, you know, I give you time to like practice and run it over with just your fingers. Are you going to spend a lot of time on that easy stuff?
No.
No, we are going to work on that hard stuff. So what I want you to do is take 10 seconds and find this roadmap, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions about it, and I just want you to do just to there.
Okay.
So from the beginning to there. Okay? So 10 seconds. Look through it. Sorry, it's kind of hard to read. It's hard to read. I know it is. Right. Time's up. Do you have your roadmap?
Yes.
Are there any repeats? Any repeat signs?
No.
Okay. Are there any DCs or DC aliquotas?
No.
Fantastic. What key are we in?
We are in G major.
We are in G major! Do we have any key changes?
No.
Okay. There are a few accidentals, right?
Yes.
With no major key changes. What is our time signature?
It's in 4/4.
And does it have a tempo marking?
It just says like a march.
Okay.
So not a specific one.
All right. And then do you see any difficult fingerings?
Yes.
Okay. Where at?
Well, the triplets scare me, but those are actually pretty easy. I would say at the 6th measure, when the left hand does the little step down thingy. Actually, that's pretty easy. The measure after that, yeah.
Okay. What? Oh. So now we are going to count and finger this. And what kind of articulation using do, dot, or dit would you use to sing this? Well, to play this.
In general, I mean, at the very beginning, for the first few notes, I would want to do dit. Then probably da.
Yeah. So the short note, the 8th notes we want to be very crisp and staccato, right? And then the longer notes in a da. Okay, great. So I want you to sing those syllables. Yeah, and finger it. This is count and finger say the syllables, but that's kind of hard.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Da 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 da.
Use dit. So it should be
Okay.
dit, 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 da, da. Ready?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I want just do the first line.
Okay.
Like that.
Di 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 da 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 di di da 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 di 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 da da da.
Yeah! Does that make more sense?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's be ba 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 ba. Okay? So now what I want you to do is we are going to play it. Alright? Don't care if you mess up or anything like that. We're just going to keep going. Okay, ready?
Really slow.
It's okay, let's try it one more time. The 5th is really hard to do, so make sure you really stretch your pinky. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that is going to get you every single time. So when you practice this, maybe just practice that little section going from there all to the top. Let's try it one more time.
Okay.
So do 1, 2, 3, 4. time, and I want you to pay attention to what you think the dynamic markings are. I don't think there's any dynamic markings written in there, is there?
Well, I went on to the end of the page.
Okay.
And there are some there, but not up to the part where you told me.
Yeah. So there's really no, yeah.
Okay.
So let's take it one more time. And I want you to play it how you think the dynamic marking should be. Okay? Ready? Da, da, da.
Okay.
Okay? Excellent! That was really good. All right, that's all we have time for today.
Yay!
Yay!